10 reasons we believe aliens exist. Hello YouTube, today we're going to cover 10 reasons we believe aliens exist. Are aliens real? Stargazers have spent much of the past century trying to solve this conundrum and have made several unexplained observations along the way. As we all know, outer space is a vast expanse that we have so much more to learn about, which is why it's hard to flat out deny the possibility that other intelligent life forms exist. I mean, other interplanetary life forms such as aliens have likely evolved and acclimated to conditions in space too. Here are the 10 reasons we believe aliens exist. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time we post new videos. Number 10. Antonio Via Boas experience. In 1957, small aliens with huge heads allegedly came for Via Boas, a young Brazilian farmer. Via Boas was forced inside their vessel, where the creatures took blood samples from, of all places, his chin, and rubbed in some sort of gel. Soon after, a blonde female with big almond-shaped eyes joined him. She began luring him and initiated copulation without permission from Boas. After they were done, she left quickly, which gave Via Boas the impression that he was being used by these foreign alien-like creatures. Weird as it was, Boas's encounter became the archetypal alien experience. Reportedly skittish at first, he eventually told his story to a popular writer. Boas's encounter seemed more real due to the physical evidence at hand. Doctors confirmed Boas had suffered radiation poisoning which couldn't be explained. Aside from that, Boas's spaceship sketch bore remarkable similarities to the Soviet Union's Sputnik. Despite all this, he proceeded to live a normal life as if nothing had happened. He got a law degree, had 4 kids, and met his maker believing his children had half-siblings living in outer space. If I was him, I'd wish to wake up from that bad nightmare. Number 9. ET Wow Signal. Shostak and his colleagues at the SETI Institute frequently harness some of the world's largest radio telescopes. Although their searches have raised a few alarms, their signals have been dismissed as human-caused interference. However, in 1977, Ohio State's Big Ear Radio Telescope intercepted a 72-second burst of sound that bore signs of having come from interstellar space, which could be a sign of extraterrestrial communication. The anomaly measured 1,420 MHz, a frequency in the water hole. The term for a radio emission range thought ideal for intergalactic messages because it's unusually quiet. Jerry Eman, the astronomer who spotted it, was so excited that he scribbled a giant "wow" on his printout. Follow-up experiments to detect it again have, however, failed. You can say it was ET, and then he went off the air. You may never know, Shostak says, but it's not science to say it was extraterrestrial. Many admit nothing explains it adequately, and even if the signal doesn't prove aliens exist, it's still a tug on the cosmic fishing line. To date, it remains the best evidence of alien communication ever obtained. Number 8. Scientists are more open to the idea. Just 30 years ago, we hadn't discovered a single planet outside our solar system. Now, we know of more than 3,000 of them. We also know nearly every star in the night sky has at least one planet in its orbit. Even those not fascinated in science have an idea that planets are very common, and the probability of finding 1 out of 6 that is similar to Earth has become more possible. That doesn't mean we'll ever find a replica of Earth, but maybe we don't have to. Scientists' study of other planets and moons in the solar system show us many worlds possess the ingredients necessary for life: an atmosphere, organic compounds, liquid water, and other necessities. Despite the extremely harsh environments, extremophiles have already evolved to live in environments as harsh as those on other planets. Biology is proof that life can evolve faster than we ever anticipated. Millions of years is a long time for us, but it's the blink of an eye on the cosmic scale. New technology has given us a better chance to actually make contact with extraterrestrials. Number 7. SETI Institute. The fact that the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, SETI Institute, exists raises eyebrows. Founded by Carl Sagan and Jill Tarter, these two astronomers strongly believe there's more to interplanetary life than us humans. The Institute's mission is to explore, understand, and explain the origin and nature of life in the universe and the evolution of intelligence. They also work side by side with NASA and the National Science Foundation, NSF, as a research contractor to pool resources and explore the possibility of intelligent life on other planets. As if the problems on Earth weren't worth solving, let's go wreck other planets, shall we? Think of this: a fully staffed train station wouldn't exist without present commuter trains. I don't know, but this pretty much screams, hey, intelligent life in the universe actually exists. How do you honestly feel about this research institute? Do you think they are hiding something from us? Number 6. Oumuamua asteroid-looking rocket ship. In the fall of 2015, Penn State astronomer Jason Wright posited that erratic shifts in brightness coming from a newly discovered star 1,280 light-years from Earth, couldn't be explained by exoplanets or other astrophysics that we understand. He theorized, instead, that the fluctuations may be the result of massive objects passing in front of the star, in a kind of orbit, a whole array of massive satellites or other kinds of structures, presumably produced by a civilization of advanced intelligence. Avi Loeb, a scientist lecturer from Harvard and chaired the university's astronomy department, has put forth an interesting but seemingly far-fetched hypothesis. The asteroid Oumuamua is actually space debris from an alien structure or a defunct alien spacecraft. The name Oumuamua, which means first messenger in Hawaiian, was discovered floating through the solar system in October. There was no doubt that the rod-shaped object might be an alien spacecraft of some kind. After all, it's the first interstellar object we've ever seen pass through the solar system. UFO enthusiasts point out that rods, along with flying saucers, are the two most common shapes cited by witnesses in UFO sightings, and the cigar shape would allow it to be slim enough to avoid collision with other objects as well as maximize aerodynamics for travel. Number 5. Kecksburg UFO Crash. In 1965, an intense fireball streaked over southern Canada and Detroit and dropped debris over Ohio, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. Officially, it was declared a mid-sized meteor, but eyewitnesses in the small Pennsylvania town of Kecksburg claimed they'd found an acorn-shaped object about the size of a VW Beetle in the woods that was festooned with hieroglyphics. Newspaper reporters on the ground said the military conducted a close inspection of the crash site, and despite the official line being that the search yielded absolutely nothing, conspiracists maintained the object was packed onto an army flatbed truck and that the whole thing was a Roswell-level cover-up. Leslie Keene's Coalition for the Freedom of Information managed to secure some of the government's files, but reportedly not anything enlightening. On other revelations, it was discovered that the mysterious item was Die Glock, purportedly a top-secret device that allowed time travel. It is believed that Officer Kamler was navigating the device when it crash-landed in Kecksburg, allowing him to escape Allied troops in the day before VE Day and successfully integrate into post-war US society. Number 4. UFO sighting in 2004. Declassified footage of a Navy jet encountering a UFO was captured in 2004 and released a year ago. In the video, pilots can be heard excitedly asking, "What is that thing?" as the rapidly moving object is on screen for a few moments. Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Jim Slate were on a training mission over the Pacific off the coast of San Diego when they witnessed a UFO that was 40 feet long and oval in shape. According to what Fravor told the New York Times, the strange object was jumping around erratically, staying over a wave disturbance but not moving in any specific direction. When Fravor tried to get a closer look at the UFO, it sped away at a speed the likes of which he had never seen. If this does not sound like an alien spaceship, I don't know what will. Till today, the craft has never been identified, and Fravor insisted he didn't see any kind of wings or rotors, making it very impressive that it was able to outrun the F-18 Hornet Navy jet he was in. Number 3. Military investigations. With the numerous secrets involving governments, the Area 51 base in the USA seems more close to home, and it comes as no surprise that the military could be interested in studying extraterrestrial life. In the year 2017, the American Department of Defense created a program called the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, commonly referred to as AATIP, to study space-related phenomena that could not be easily explained, usually involving the appearance of high-speed, unidentified aircraft, per New York Magazine's intelligence. The covert program was headed by military intelligence official Luis Elizondo, who sought to investigate reports of UFO encounters. A decade later, Elizondo quit working at the Pentagon and confirmed the operation's existence to the New York Times. Could it be that he had discovered enough and wanted to run away before things got out of hand? Number 2. Thousands of exoplanets. This is where we all draw the line, with NASA's recent confirmation that the number of exoplanets is in the thousands, and that we can expect that figure to only grow as we improve the technology that's able to go into the nether regions of space. There is no doubt there are chances of extraterrestrial beings. Who really knows what lies beyond these man-made machineries? Thousands of known planets have been explored at length, and several more awaiting discovery that could be comprised of environments with the ability to sustain life. Since it was figured out that Mars can sustain human life, who are we to ignore that one or multiple exoplanets aren't already home to intelligent extraterrestrial beings? Number 1. Life thrives in extreme environments. Almost everywhere scientists go on Earth, they find life. The cold, dark depths of the ocean, snuggled up to piping hot hydrothermal vents, buried under the Antarctic ice, and in South America's parched Atacama Desert. These extremophiles don't need a warm and fuzzy paradise to call home. In fact, they have already evolved to live in environments as harsh as those on other planets. Some, like tardigrades, can even survive the bleak vacuum of space itself. For example, Mars is a harsh environment, but some of the microbes found on Earth, including those discovered in South Africa, could survive beneath the surface of the red planet. If there's life in most of these places, it shows that biology is all over and we cannot cross out the possibility of aliens living in outer space. Are you doubting your human existence? What do you feel about these discoveries? Why don't you discuss with us in the comments section below and share some more interesting facts supporting the possibility of alien life. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification to get notified every time we post new videos. Remember to let us know which other interesting topics you would like to see on our channel.